So yeah. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble on. So I think I got about as much as I can talk about on this. And so yeah, Ra's al Ghul's dead. Strange is dead, and Joker's still alive. We still have to deal with Joker. We forgot about him. So yeah. Here comes both my favorite part and my least favorite part of the game. You'll figure out why it's my least favorite part in a moment. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of shut up for a bit and let Mark Hamill talk for me. I'll let my just to let you guys know, I don't know if you can hear my glass hitting the table, but I'm drinking some Mountain Dew, or actually it's off-brand Mountain Dew, SodaStream stuff. For those of you who don't know what SodaStream is, it's you buy CO2 and you buy this device, and then you buy the syrup, the soda syrup, and you mix it all together, and you have homemade soda. It's cheaper and it's slightly healthier for you because it's not made of corn syrup. They have to use cane sugar for it. Like most drinks are still using corn syrup. Right here you can tell this is my least favorite part of the game. Why? Fracking snipers! And they're all over the place. And also, mind you, you are on a limit timer here. You're on a timer here. If you do not take out all these snipers fast enough and get into that building and get into the theater, Talia dies and you fail the game. And you lose the game. You have to start all over from the point where Joker was talking. And the sad part is, this part is like a maze. It's like this. You gotta take them out in order, pretty much in order, or you pretty much just fail. So yeah. There you go. No, I'm not close enough for those guys yet. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Caught! I got caught! Run away! Run away! Damn it! Right there again, I hate snipers! Oh god, they found me! And I'm dead. I think I'm gonna have to be doing this again anyway, so...
Your leading lady's waiting, Batman.
Actually, that might have helped me right there. The good thing is, if I don't get to Joker in time, you'll at least hear everything he says. There we go. Next guy, I think. No, that guy is. It's a Riddler perspective riddle. Again.
What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie theater now.
Just shut up and take the compliment, Learbach. I'm waiting for an excuse to use that line. Damn it, they heard me. I was hoping that they wouldn't hear me. Okay, so... I don't want to use this on these guys, so I want to save it for the guys in front of the building. There's two guys in front of the building that I can... Can I? Ah, crap! You know, just take him out that way. Well, actually, we may be able to hear all the dialogue here. It's taking me long enough, isn't it? So I usually just take out both those guys. There's really no other way. You have to disrupt both of them. Anyway, now that we're done with this, let's go in and confront the Joker one last time. While we wait for the loading screen. I probably could have cut the video right there. No. No. I'll figure it out somewhere. So listen to me jamber on even after I told you guys I'll take a break from talking for a bit.
Hurry up and take your seat, Batman. The show's about to begin.
Let's just talk about this.
Oh yeah, Joker's favorite thing to do.
Oh, you
Talk.
want to talk.
Oh, actually, that's true.
Batman, give me the cure.
But you've already got the cure. Talia, no!
And the Joker's dead. Oddly enough, no blood. Huh.
Problem solved.
Yeah, sure it's nothing.
You didn't need to.
Why? You would never do it. You left me no choice.
There's always a choice.
I had to save you. Harley Quinn stole it for him. I took it back.
So, wait, he was never cured?
It's over.
But, wait a minute.
Surprise!
Mr. J, you look perfect.
Ring. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose. And wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. And wait. Gotcha.
You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman.
Oh no, there are two Jokers! Shock and all! And Talia's dead.
I didn't know.
I guess in this universe there's no Damon Wayne, so
Uncle.
at least half of you guys can be happy while the other half are just kind of,
It wasn't ever you.
Not always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? I know I'd want to know just what the hell is going on if I were you. Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep...
Now my biggest question, this has nothing to do with the plot twist here, which is, by the way, a brilliant plot twist I don't think anyone saw coming.
If you would be so kind.
Um,
And over my...
Why is it that the Titan sickness that Joker has seems to be affecting Batman much more quickly than Joker?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, within a few hours, Batman was near death.
Standing in for your duty.
The Joker took him like 6 months to get to that point.
Job of it. I give you...
Here we go, Clayface! Yes, there's actually some more understand some subtle hints about Clayface's appearance. One being that you're fighting in a theater. Because if you don't know, Clayface, at least in the animated series, was originally an actor, like one of the greatest actors in Gotham, or at least it came from Gotham. And he kind of ran into some bad luck, and well, crap happened, and he became Clayface. So yeah, right here we have not my favorite battle, but one of my favorite battles. Which by the way, I'm certain is easier to do on a controller than it is on a PC, where you have to use space to, you have to use space to jump and double tap a bunch of buttons. There we go. That is worth doing, by the way. I always forget about that. I always forget about that third one at the end there. Right there in the four corners, you can see some explosives. You can actually, if you get lucky enough to get him to go back into ball form, you can actually get him to blow himself up. Let's see, can we? Yeah. Can we? Come on. Ah! Come on. Come on. Ball up. Ouch. And he's not gonna ball. Okay. So there's no point in... You've already seen what happens. There we go. I think at a certain point we might not be able to do it anymore anyway. So what now we have to do is grab the sword. We get to see sword combat mechanics with Batman.
What the hell are you doing, Doc?
So yeah. Like I said, I honestly don't think anyone really saw this coming.
What are you doing?
Crap! Oh, jeez. Are you supposed to jump over those as well? Damn. Damn. One ball up. No! Ah. I don't remember how. I think he's... There we go. And like this stuff, you can only just you just have to jump over that stuff as well. So it's like most of his moves, you just have to jump over. And I died. Well, this would be the third time I died in this let's play.
Next, I will become you, Batman!
I actually forgot I did that. Died rarely on this level, on this part of the game. I think it's like the first time I played, but not, like only once. Ouch. I think, did we actually start in the second phase? 'Cause I don't think it does that on the first phase. It does slightly auto-adjust. But yeah, throughout the game there are some subtle hints that Joker and Two-Face, Joker and Clayface, excuse me, were in cahoots together. Like if you actually looked at Joker's body when he was sick, when he first run into the not Joker. Damn it. Didn't get him to activate that. Damn. Turn around. Actually, no, that one you need a duck for that second part. Damn it! Yeah, that part right there, never see it go up like that. You need a duck. Come on. Right there, duck, and that one jump over. So you kind of see the pattern here.
Don't just stand around!
So yeah, If you scanned the fake Joker's body, I think you didn't see an exoskeleton. You didn't see a skeleton. And if you scanned Joker's body during the fight with him, you noticed he didn't have any bones, whereas everyone else does.
You're making me late for my spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon. Would a change of scenery help ease
You know,
the
something
pain?
told me this is the same guy who would have commented about 9/11 the day after it happened. I don't know. We're far enough that we can talk about that without feeling guilty. Guilty right now, right? Right? Yeah. I don't know. This is the only thing I can think of that was like the most tragic. I was trying to think of tragic events, and that's the only thing I can think of that really. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that really almost everyone could get, because it is like one of the most tragic events, at least in American history. I'm not sure about around the world. So right here we have the second phase of Clayface, where we're fighting little minions of his and just kind of taking them down in one hit. Basically what you gotta do is whenever he pops up, just kind of freeze him, and that'll just take his health down slowly. And what you're doing right now with fighting these guys, you're actually whittling away his health, slightly trying to get him to come out. So basically what you want to do, you just want to fight his clones. This part is probably the easiest part of the battle. Like right there, we just kind of finished him off. And we're at the end of the battle. Yeah, unfortunately, the battle's over. And actually, before we... Is that a Lazarus pit? There's a Lazarus pit underneath the... I never noticed that before. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a Lazarus pit. I thought they were green.
Get out of my way, back. I've got a date with immortality.
Huh. I hope she's a nice person. And oh, there goes Clayface into the Lazarus pit, which I'm fairly certain that wouldn't be the last of Clayface. You know, in the cartoon, in the animated series, he was drowned in water, which like his biggest weakness. He still managed to come back twice from it.
Oh, come on. I killed your girlfriend. Poison gobble in hell. It's not even breakfast. But so what?
Actually, it's not even.
No,
No, actually, it's almost
Every
lunch.
decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. You die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running.
Could have gone for the other arm, Joker. He's trying to slurp up broken glass
You
and
want to know something funny?
that's
Even after
desperate.
everything you've done, I would have saved you.
That actually is pretty funny.
So again, I want to know why did it take so long for the Joker to die? But yet, halfway into the game, actually I'm not even sure that, I think a little longer than that, Batman, which is only like a couple hours, mind you, less than 10 hours, Batman was near death, but might as well have been dead. Which is the point where he was crippled at that point. He couldn't move. He could barely move. Why? I just want to know that. See, I don't know, what makes the Joker special? What makes Batman special? But yeah, anyway. I should probably just shut up and I am unintentionally taken away from a powerful scene. Just, everyone just let him be. Like he knew. Like this.
What the hell happened in there?
You know, I think in the comics, Joker did die. This is probably exactly what Batman would have done too. Like in the comics, in the show. Because, let's face it, they are kind of in a way two sides of the same coin. Sort of. In a weird sense. You can't have one without the other because they're both just iconic figures together. But yeah, that was Batman Arkham City in, what, 22 episodes? We've actually got one more bit of things to do, one more thing to do in here after the credits, and this is a Catwoman content. I'm really debating whether or not I should. I think I will because it does give us one more boss fight. However, there's something after that's part of the Catwoman mission that I'm not going to be doing, primarily because it's just straight up busy working. Once you do complete it, you're just like, you know, there's nothing that gets done from it. So yeah, I think I will, yeah. So yeah, here are at the end of Batman, Arkham City. So you're probably wondering what I thought of the game. Well, if you haven't already figured that out, if you're wondering that, then I kind of wonder what Let's Play have you been watching that's not this one. Yeah, I like this game a lot. It's really good. The ending was something I was not expecting. I was not expecting Clayface in this game at all. I mean, I wasn't even looking for anything like that. I'm very bad at noticing like the finer details, at least with the first playthrough. In my knowledge of Batman, really is just limited to the show. I mean, you've heard me talk up and down about the show and how great I think it is, and rarely about the comics. I mean, I think I've told you guys episode 1 of this, and probably even episode 1 of Arkham Asylum, that I am not a comic book guy. I mean, I don't read a whole lot of comic books. I do love the shows they're based on. I do like comics, mind you, but I'm not a collector. Hell, the only 2 comics I have right now are these two Transformer books I picked up at Ollie's. Which, if you guys don't know, Ollie's is
You have 1 missed call. Call received 3 hours
What
ago.
I did not remember that. Huh. I did not know this was here.
Can make the darkness bright.
Yeah, because I believe you can skip the credits at any time you want. At any time you want, I usually do that. So I never heard this part. That's actually pretty funny.
With love for only you. Only you can make this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the
thing.
Hold my hand. I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true. My
I never knew this existed in here. This is actually pretty cool. Huh. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I had no clue that existed in here. That's hilarious. Yeah, what was I before that popped up? Really great game. I really like it. And yeah, like the stuff with the Joker, like a lot of people didn't put two and two together because let's face it, how many people actually are looking for the twist? I mean, with BioShock Infinite, you really are looking for the twist because you know the first BioShock had a twist. Like anything M. Night Shyamalan does, you're looking for a twist because you know he's known as the master of the twist. Yeah, with this game, like you really weren't looking for a twist. You're just getting engulfed in the story the whole time. It's like you didn't switch to detective vision all that often. Or if you did, you didn't notice Joker didn't have a skeleton because you just saw blue, and that's all you need. Your eyes filled in, your mind filled in the blank for you. At the beginning of the game, if you saw when Catwoman went in to take Two-Face's little data card or whatever it was that was behind the picture in the safe behind the picture, the picture is symbolic of the ending of the game, and also the duality of man. There we go. That's what the picture is called. The duality of man. It's also a reference to, you know, Two-Face and all that stuff, so, like, you know, you'd be like, oh, no, this must be, like, Two-Face. Not many people would be able to figure that out on their own, and if you did, you either got really lucky or you already knew. I can guarantee you, it's like, I'm actually reminded of, Batman Forever, I think it is. The first one Joel Schumacher did, and they were talking about the Riddler and all that stuff, and, like, they're trying to solve one of the riddles from him, and it's like they're just putting two and two together where there was nothing there. And even as a kid, I was like, how the hell did they figure that out? Like, I'm sitting here watching this like a couple years ago, and I'm like seeing like, you know, Mr. Mystery, well, E, and then Enigma, and like I'm like sitting here thinking, that sounds ridiculous. Then just a few years later, I figured out where they get it from. Like, apparently he was very inspired by the original Batman, Adam West Batman show, which, oh boy. If you think Batman and Robin or Batman Forever kind of stretch in the forms of logic and crap like that, holy crap, this thing, oh man, Batman, the original Adam West Batman is goofy as all hell. It is... I recommend you watch it if you can. Let's find some episodes and watch it, because it's like one of those types of things you have to see it to really get the jokes. But it is goofy. It is silly, and yes, the logic in it, like how they figure out stuff, is just bafflingly crazy. How long are these credit sequences? Wow. Wow, there's this, oh wow, this is like, this is also like the most boring credit sequence I've ever seen. Like, there's no music in it whatsoever. Oh, there is. It's ambient noise, but that's it. You know, let's see, what else can we talk about? You got the duality of man, Two-Face, and, you know, at the end of the game, how Joker's being carried out by Batman. It's the same, very reminiscent of the duality of man picture. Which, by the way, I did not even notice that picture on my very first playthrough. I was like, just, you know, so entranced about everything. I was like, hey, I get to play as Batman. But I have to play as Catwoman first. I get to play as Catwoman. Yay! Sort of. I like I like Catwoman, but I don't think I like her that much to get like excited about having to play a game. I mean, it's not. I mean, let's face it. Let's face it. Let's face it. You play a Batman game to play as Batman. You don't play. You don't want to play as a supporting cast. You want to play as the main character. It's like playing a Superman game and then playing as Lois Lane. It's like you just kind of feel, or Jimmy. Jimmy. I don't know his last name. Oldwin. That's not his last name. The photographer kid that's like always hanging around him. Can't remember his last. I know his name's Jimmy, but I don't remember his last name. Though, now that I thought about it, how awesome would it be to have a game, have a Superman game where you got to play as Lobo? I would play that because Lobo's awesome. Those of you who don't know, and I know I'm getting a little off subject here, but we're still talking like DC and in the same universe stuff here. Lobo is this kind of, he is the antithesis, if I'm using the word right, of the badass anti-hero or anti-villain sort of person. He is a bounty hunter, a badass space bounty hunter who rides a jet bike through space, catching bounties and, being a badass. Just being evil pretty much. And he's also the only guy I know of in comic book history that blew up his entire planet as a high school project. He gave himself an A for that one. If you want to see a more family-friendly version of Lobo, check out Superman the Animated Series. He's in there a couple times. I think at least 4 episodes. And he's freaking awesome in that one too. But he's definitely not like one of those family-friendly characters. Like he's like violent, gory, and like swears like a sailor sort of thing. And he also smokes, which can't have the kids do that. No. So they cleaned him up a bit for the animated series, but it still works out very well. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like him regardless. Though while we're on that subject of Lobo, supposedly they're thinking of making a movie out based on him, which I'd be excited to see only if it was rated R, because from what I understand, you really can't do anything less with Lobo. Though again, Superman the Animated Series. But then again, at the same time, he wasn't a main character in that. Like, again, 4 episodes out of, probably roughly around a little over 100 episodes, probably, in Superman. More than that if you also count Batman, because they did do quite a few crossovers between the two animated universes. They're actually both linked. And hell, you can even add in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited to that. And Batman Beyond, because they all are part of the same universe, though albeit separate shows. I almost thought that said Slender Man right there. For the voiceover director. I seriously thought I still haven't gotten my glasses yet. It's been like 2 weeks and they still haven't gotten my glasses in. No, guess I must have special eyes. If any of y'all get that from what commercial that comes from. Oh man, that's a couple years ago. But anyway, I was about to say Slender Man. I was looking at that and I was thinking, Slender Man was a voiceover director. Wow, people must have been terrified of him. But anyway, what else can I talk about? I think we're almost done with this. I have a lot of people to credit here. How far are we into this now? Wow, this is really, really long. But yeah, I have no clue what to talk about now. I guess I could talk about Arkham Origins, or a little bit I know of it. For those of you that don't know, Batman Arkham Origins has not yet come out. It is confirmed it's going to come out, I think, this year, at the end of this year. Now, unfortunately, it's not done by the same company here. Rocksteady? No, not Rocksteady. I knew the name like 10 minutes ago. Is it Rocksteady? Actually, it might be Rocksteady. Yeah, if it isn't, it's someone else. My mind. I knew it like 10 minutes ago, and it's just out of my mind. It blew out of my mind. I think it is Rocksteady. It's not being made by them though. It's being made by Warner Brothers Montreal, which is like a new company that Warner Brothers created specifically to create this game. So it's like their first game. So Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, is not going to be returning to voice Batman, which I don't know. Is it just me, or is that starting to become a trend where famous voice actors are not returning to play the roles that they are supposed to? Because they're doing the same thing for Solid Snake, like, well, not Solid Snake, for the next Metal Gear Solid game. They're not getting they're not getting the guy that voices Snake to voice Snake. Which from what I understand, like, they did it because technically it's a different Snake. It's like his. I never played Metal Gear Solid. I know, shock and awe. I was a Nintendo fanboy, not a PlayStation fanboy. Okay, didn't exactly play the classic PlayStation games. So yeah, probably PlayStation fanboys. Did you ever play Zelda when you were a kid? I don't think so. Unless you were rich enough to own both consoles. Which, I mean, you know, or you knew a friend, but then you probably didn't play Metal Gear Solid with your friends. You probably played multiplayer games with your friends. Let's be realistic here. The one kid when I was a kid that owned a PlayStation didn't have a memory card and had the demo disc of Spyro, like had this collaboration demo disc that had Spyro the Dragon, and he also had a Crash Bandicoot 3. The one where they're time traveling. Those are the only games he had on his PlayStation. I was the gamer. I was the one buying Nintendo products. So, okay, so yeah. Anyway, getting back on track here, at least for what little track we have. The voice actor for Metal Gear Solid Snake character is going to get replaced with someone else. From what I understand, they aren't doing that in Japan, which is really weird. Like, they aren't. And they say it's because of the difference now. I don't know why. Honestly, it's like that's a flimsy one at best. And the whole deal with Kevin Conroy not returning to Batman is because it's supposed to be a younger Batman. But, you know, he can do younger Batman. He's done younger Batman before. Did you ever see Mask of Phantasm? I mean, yeah, it wasn't that much younger, but this one's not going to be that much younger either. Arkham Origins is like, I think, the days before the events of Arkham City. Another thing that's kind of putting another nail into the proverbial coffin. Let's go ahead and say that could be a nail in the coffin. Is that it's not going to be loosely. It's going to be very loosely connected to the Arkham games. Like, it's not going to be 100% canon. Like, they're going to be able to change stuff and put in some like any inconsistencies. They can say, oh no, this is technically a different universe, which already I'm just seeing that saying they just better not, because if they do that, fans are gonna get real pissy right away. And I don't know what it is that goes through companies' heads goes through an executive's head thing, making them say stuff like that. It's like the thing with like the head of Microsoft talking about the always online DRM bullcrap that no one in their right mind actually likes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it started with Ubisoft, and then Diablo 3 had it, and then EA SimCity, the SimCity release that EA did, had it, and all these times it was terrible. What it basically meant was, in order for you to play a single-player game, like say Batman Arkham City, for example, you had to always be online with an internet connection. If your internet connection ever cut off at any moment, you got cut out. You got kicked out of the game. This is for a single-player game. Ubisoft did this for a while and they stopped. Blizzard did it with Bioshock. Diablo 3. And then we have download Batman skins. There's some free skins you get from just having the game, which I have, but those are it. But anyway,
Time to get my things and quit this damn town for good.
Turn that down a bit.